to me coming in this year. You didn't get a whole lot of run last year. Did you
No, I redshirted last year.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, for you, so this you gotta have a little extra pep. Coming in this
year.
This
is like the proven year kind of. We have a lot of expectations, so it's kind of like got to prove myself to play, and then also we got to prove ourselves on the field because this season, like the hype, it's like kind of like one of the biggest years. A-State just preseason, it got a bunch of transfers and the offense attention, so it's just got big shoes to fill.
Some of you guys might have some big shoes to fill because I mean you guys are some big dudes.
Yes.
Talk about this offensive line. I mean, beast mode of a line.
The thing about our offensive line is no matter who starting five, it's I don't know. I don't want to say it's the best offensive line we had, but I feel like we have the potential to be one of the best offensive lines that came through here, just as a whole unit, not just the starting five. I feel like one person gets hurt, somebody else can come up and get to work. So that's why I feel like our offensive line is deep enough to get the job done regardless of who's
but
up
also
there.
you're a pretty agile group for being big fellas too, and especially the way these guys want to run at that just frenetic pace. And for you, if you guys too, how big a deal is it to have that depth of quality depth?
Yes, because you never know, like, you never want to wish it on anybody, but you never know when somebody's going to go down. So Coach Rudolph, he steady makes sure everybody's just great, like not just the ones that's getting reps. So everybody's getting the same amount of burn. So everybody, no matter who gets up there, somebody's always going to get the job done. And being agile is able just to be able to move because we want to be able to not just focus on being able to pass like we're looking into this year, but we want to be able to get the backs movement so they'll have the hose because if Warren gets off way all of our other backs, then we can 300-yard rushing game. So.
I know people like to talk about yardage and it's like quarterback this many yards, running backs, receivers, and all that. You guys are kind of the catalyst of that.
Yeah.
How much pride do you guys take in some of those just stupid numbers that these guys are capable of putting up?
It's just kind of like as an offensive lineman, you don't get no attention. Like Warren can run for 400 yards, and ESPN's not going to be talking about the block LA made blocking somebody 30 yards downfield. But it's all right. This is what we live for. It's just a grind. So being able to see like you take pride in it because when you see your running back run like that, everybody knows like it was the offensive line. So we feel like we ran for 400 yards. So it's exciting when you see Justice throw for 500. Like we protected him. So it's like it's awesome.
It's like you guys get the yards, but they're
like they can get the pictures and the interviews. We know that we paved the way for them to get there. So that's the exciting part.
What is so exciting now about because obviously last year you kind of came in redshirt and you sort of knew like all right I'm gonna just take a back seat, but now you're kind of right in the middle of things. I mean, for you, how does this change coming into this season?
I mean, last year was kind of like a learning. I was brand new, true freshman, so I was kind of just watching the older guys at LA and then Dalton Ford. So it was kind of like just learning, seeing how everything works. So I feel like this year is more of like a getting it done, like to be one of the puzzle pieces to be used whenever we're needed or whatever I'm needed to do. So I feel like this year is kind of more, it's more serious. I mean, I'm not saying last year wasn't serious, but this year's like, it's business now, so yeah.
I've seen you get a lot of pictures with you guys. Y'all hang out together. I mean, how close knit is this group?
Just like the whole team. Really, this. I mean, I don't know what a bunch of other colleges do, but I feel like we really have one of the most closest groups as a team, just period. Like this is the closest team I've been on. Like my high school team was close, but I got here like everybody's family. Like you might see me hanging out with Mike one weekend, I can hang out with Atnip. Like we all know each other. It's not like I don't know how the other programs do it, where it's kind of like everybody has their own groups of who they hang out with, but everybody on the team is close. If you see one football player, you're most likely gonna see 15 more. So.
And just as an O-line group, I've seen you guys, taking pictures, having your pool parties. How much do y'all eat at some of these locations?
Yeah, because Coach Rudolph, we had one of our get-togethers we had, he made, what was it? How many pounds of burger? I'm sure he had like 40 patties, and we ran through all of those. So all O-line can eat, of course. So anything, if we hear somebody's cooking and the O-line's getting there, they better get everything they can do to go ahead and get it started.
While you can.
Yeah.
I guess what are you guys expecting? Because you ask some of the quarterbacks, I want to throw for X amount of yards. Receivers, I want to score X touchdowns. I mean, for you guys, what are some of those tangible goals that you try to circle and try to shoot for?
Our biggest goal is we want to be the best offensive line in the nation. We want to win the Joe Moore Award. We want to be able to say, like, we didn't give up no pressures, we didn't give up no sacks. We want to, when our running backs run for 300, 200 yards, we know that was us too, not taking away credit from the running back, but we know it would not happen without the offensive line. So we want to be able to see those games. We want to be able to see, like, our progress as an offensive line and throughout the spring and throughout like our meetings, because a lot of our stuff is just manhood and just growing as a person. I think a lot of that is contributing to our offensive line as a whole unit. So I feel like our expectations is really just to be the best offensive line in the nation, just where we go into a game and we're feared. Like where we play, if we play, even when we play Alabama, I want them to have the game plan like, what are we about to do this week? Or even just in general, I want people to be scared of us whenever we come into the game.
It was kind of documented last year. This team struggled a little bit in the red zone. What is it that you guys have to contribute to that to get that on the right side?
It's really just willpower. I think that's really all it is, just willpower, and just we got a lot stronger. Like if I told you some of the numbers our offensive line's been putting up this year, you wouldn't believe it. But that was a big thing. So I can't say really what we're gonna do, but I already know like you'll see this year. Really, it's gonna be great.
What kind of numbers are we talking here?
Jennings Stanley, redshirt center from Jonesboro High School. I think he squatted how much? 705, 635, something in that range. Justin Dutton, another redshirt freshman, put up 535, 555 easily. I think he hit 635 once. Atnip, I think he hit up 5 something once. So it's everybody's just.
What's Andre Harris doing?
Andre Harris, I hit, what was it? I maxed out at maybe 485. So I'm still trying to. I'm still trying to get on their levels. You know, they have like the experience. I'm still getting my just learning everything, my technique and everything. So,
what do you guys hoping to take away from this season? What do you really want to see happen this year?
Like just as a whole team,
yeah, the whole team.
Conference champs, of course, undefeated, Group of 5 champs, New Year's Six Bowl. Just be that team. I want to be that team where we go into next season, we're going to be ranked. I want to be top 10. I don't want to just be looked at like, oh, they're a good Sun Belt team, because I want to be looked at as they're one of the best teams in the nation. So,
now a new wrinkle this year, the conference championship game for you guys. Just having that as a possibility. Not saying anything's guaranteed, but having that as a possibility and even hosting that. I mean, what kind of extra excitement does that bring to the season?
That's crazy, because actually the game will be played on my birthday. So if we get to play the conference championship here on my birthday, that's crazy. That's really what our goal is. Coach A, he knows he wants to play here. We know we're going to play it here. We're going to make it happen. We'll be here December 1st, 2018, conference championship versus whoever else on the other side makes it.
So mark your calendar.
Yeah, mark your calendar. Just go ahead, set it for now. We're going to be here December 1st, 2018. No ifs, ands, or buts.